How do you balance giving audiences what they expect from horror while maintaining like an element of surprise? And we can definitely,
Good question.
with that, get into, as you mentioned, the
I
creative
think,
aspects of The Night Visitor.
Yeah, I think that, wow, that's a good question. I mean, I think,
very good question.
For me, what I'm trying to do is understand that I too am a fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I definitely want to hear the perspective of the storyteller. I think one of the things that I feel, maybe this is just my own generation or something, but I do feel like, there was a time where we as filmmakers were trying to teach people how to see differently. And I really still look at it that way. So I'm definitely trying to bring my eye to it and convey my point of view to the audience. But at the same time, I remember being a fan. I am an audience member regularly. I go to the movie theater by myself. I love that. I go in the movie theater and enjoy the experience for myself. I love being around strangers in the dark and watching films and seeing and feeling and hearing the reactions. And so to me, it's like, I love that feeling of just the excitement and the anticipation of being in the theater and having the goosebumps rise as you're so anticipating this story that, you've just been dying to see maybe. But understanding also that sometimes you want that experience to continue after the film is over. So it's giving, for me anyway, it's giving the audience enough to really engage them while they're watching it. And then when they leave the theater, they're thinking back on it and going, wait a second, this happened and then that happened. And wait, I kind of want to know more. Wait, what is that whole world about? I want to know all the rules of that world. I want to explore this even more. And this is where I think the modern era has come in such an interesting way with fandoms. We have given people platforms, especially online, of course, to share out their own fan stories or share out, their own perspectives on what happened and really connect with other fans. So I guess I would go there. I don't know if that answers your question, but to me, that is almost as equally as vital as the experience, of watching a film, right? It's equally vital to have that fandom that continues on, where people can continue to explore and even possibly co-create, right, in that world that you've created for them.
Absolutely.
So we're making the rules, but we're letting people say, okay, well, now we know what the four walls of this world are, and now we get to play inside of it, and let them have that as a sandbox.